Side note. At the core of this project lies a captivating tale of a teenager who is told to perform the identity of a mermaid, but desires most to perform the identity of a human. A series of euphoric and dysphoric experiences follow as the tale tackles the harsh reality of someone who does not conform to hegemonic social standards. The length that the teenager goes to in order to obtain their true identity can in many ways be likened to experiences of those who defy expectations of cis-normative appearance, behavior, and desire. It was the representation of handsome femininity, a human in between. There was something that connected us. I could have carved him out of pure white stone, but he came to me instead through the radio. Freddie. I could only ever wish for a Freddie Mercury Chevron moustache. Thick, dark, plot of facial hair, situated on the upper lip, right below the nose. With YouTube as my Ursula, I found a trans-masculine technique.
Hi, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to put on a mascara moustache. As you can see, I have it on now, and it's basically just highlighting with mascara the hair that is already there. The most important thing for a moustache is a mascara. That's the tool. Okay, so what you want to do is you take the mascara and then you kind of pat it down a little bit because you don't want the mascara to sit on the brush, because then it's gonna be, falling a lot on your skin. And then you just take the mirror and you start from the edge and you slowly color in the hairs. Yeah, so that was a demonstration of how to put on a mustache. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy your mustache. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Suddenly, my dream has become reality. Not as thick and full as Freddie's, but very present on my perceived femaleness. So I inherited from a vision in the shape of my reproductive system. Vision as fantasy, as the male gaze. But they hurt me so. Negotiating performativity, where everything is an accessory to this narrative. Warm wax spread on the surface area that you wish to warm wax spread on the surface area that you wish to consume to bodily expectations. Breathe in, and it might hurt less. No, not today. Today it will not hurt anymore. And so begins a process of unlearning the myth that is masculine desire. Side note, no nasty comment can take back Narcissus's desire for his own gaze. Narcissus's problem was perhaps twofold. That his gaze was not as much his own as we are left to believe, and the white cis heterosexual man's analysis upon that gaze. He was never allowed the status of objectification, and his punishment was maybe a result of him not objectifying according to status quo. The narrative does sound frighteningly contemporary. I could never count all the hair pulled out of their sockets, or imagine the weight of every large oyster added to the tail. The silenced desire of a colorful chiffon skirt. As a parent drags their child to the designated color-coded section of a binary consumerist culture. I am unlearning the oppression that condemned my moustache into hiding. Pride, 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 pride must suffer pain, the old lady replied. Beauty, beauty is pain, convinced through repetition. Do you know what it means to be made to feel ugly? Look at this stash, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my appearance is complete? Wouldn't you think I'm a person who has everything? Look at this ball, treasures untold. How many wonders can one person hold? Looking at me, you might think, sure, they've got everything, but I've got breasts on my chest, it's upsetting, and a smile that can hide how I feel. Gender binaries, they're unsettling, and I hope we can break violent ideas. I wanna be far from their heavy gaze. I wanna see from a different angle. What's with the comments and why do they, what's that word again? Oh yeah, hurt. Hiding yourself, you don't get too far. Queering is vital to my well-being. Existing outside of cis heteronormativity. Learning to love, disrupting norms, self-representation. Thank you so much for this platform. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live free from the comments? What would I pay to spend a day free from that news? Betcha these people, they aren't evil, but their ideals seem so medieval. I might be preaching, but I'm done filling be me, and I will be part of that world. Side note. Ariel's cavern in a Disney production of The Little Mermaid holds her secrets. All the human possessions she collected, and most importantly, her reality of being human. My reality was a reflection in the bathroom mirror, a mirror in a private space, a space I can lock, where I can contemplate on my performativity, on how to be unapologetically myself. In fact, constructing a self of my own desire before becoming public. I leave my cavern with my adolescently looking moustache. But first, I glance at my own reflection in the mirror, and a smile bursts onto the scene. It is that handsome femininity that I recognize. They are rubbernecking. Take a picture, it'll last longer. But I don't say anything at all. I innocently stare back until they lower their gaze. In that moment, I performed power. I don't know how or what performing power looks like, but it felt like this. Side note, I have a confession to make. This performance is a work in progress, and what you see is just that. Me trying to think through this all, wanting to be transparent, accessible, and perhaps failing at both, I don't know. And that's okay too. I brought with me some copies of the script, and I would like to invite you to take it home with you as you would a postcard. I was walking, but not talking. I will walk that walk. I will be that witch, that bitch, that villain, that disruption of social cultural norms, my dear sweet friends. That's what I do. It's what I live for. I admit that in the past I've been conforming. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a girl. But you find that nowadays I'm true to my own ways, exploring my own body, scratch the itch, so rich. And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. Flaunt my ego, it's a stunt. I've used it as a front to pretend that I was happy with myself. Heartbreaking, poor unfortunate souls, assumed to be either one thing or the other, but the construct is the cursed binary bullshit. Yes, indeed, our poor unfortunate souls assumed to be either one thing or the other, but we really would much rather not conform to a norm. But when violent abuse, leaving queer folk with a bruise, drills a hole in hearts and leaves us in a rage, we must keep each other tight, storming forwards in the fight of our poor unfortunate souls.
our poor unfortunate souls. Go ahead, send your ways. We must stand up to the concert with our middle fingers up. We'll disrupt it. It's a must. Here's a roll.